won't be able to read the comments, y'all, because I'm in progress. I'm just talking, so I hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can holler if you hear me. Hold on, I'm putting it on my headset, see if that'll be better for y'all too. Let me know if you can hear me clearly though. Whoever in the chat, let me clearly. I hope y'all can hear me. I'll just do it over when I get home. If you can't hear me clearly. But y'all, the tables are turning. Oh yeah, oh Miss Lauren. Y'all, this look on Wayne's face, amen. It's exactly what I've been saying. Wayne is playing Lauren. I'm convinced now. I think Dama Vanessa, can you hear me clearly? Nelly, can you hear me clearly? Just say I hear you or something. I can hear you if y'all can hear me clearly. And then I will continue. Yes, the podcast room was beautiful. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Good. So you can't hear me, Nelly? Can you hear me, Dama Vanessa? Dama Vanessa, can you hear me? Nelly says she can't hear me. Dama Vanessa, can you hear me? Okay, Dama Vanessa can hear me, Nelly. My voice is not clear. Yeah, I can hear you. Frank can hear me. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna turn all my volumes up. Okay, Veronica can hear me. Okay. All right, y'all. So, y'all, my first day at work was wonderful. I'm 49, so I gotta keep up with the youngsters. That's on the thing. But y'all, I'm convinced now. The look that Wayne gave Tamara, amen, and this little smirk he keep giving Lauren, y'all, he is playing Lauren. Let me tell you what my thought process is. This is just my assumption. I think that Wayne set this whole thing up. For first of all for drama on the show. But second of all, so even though he may have not been ready to commit with Honeypot at the time, he wanted to teach Honeypot a lesson indirectly. I don't like his tactics, but I think that's what it was. I think he wanted to teach Honeypot a lesson indirectly because she said she was ready for the fortune and the fame. She said she was ready to deal with whatever he had, but in actuality, she wasn't ready. So she needed this test, and also a test on not to trust everybody. The test is you a gold digger. You think you better than her, my honeypot. You think you better, but you really not. And you think that you all about the money and you can't be finessed. So it's almost like it's a competition for Wayne with Lauren. It was almost like I'm finna finesse her. And I broke up with my girl or whatever. Now I'm finna play a game of I'm finna finesse her. Then when the podcast come or whatever, it's gonna be a situation where um, this particular issue may be a subject matter. But he don't know on the flip side of him trying to teach Lauren a lesson, he don't know about Dan. Amen. He don't know that in the midst of him playing the game, Dan, he got a whole misunderstanding he gonna have to deal with. Amen. So y'all, this thing finna get good, y'all. This home cooking. But the way he held Tamara's hand and didn't let go. So what the way Tamara looked at her hand, her and Wayne not over with yet, y'all. It's not over. It ain't over. So Wayne say it over. Wayne gonna spin the block with Honeypot. And Lauren go get her due justice. And I cannot wait. And then the way she went in that podcast room, somebody changed the pictures. Baby, I would have laughed her up out of there. I would have said, oh, let's call Wayne and ask him about changing the picture. And I think I made the wrong change. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, I would have said, let's call Wayne and see if way. She gonna get her karma with Dan. and get her karma with Wayne. Both. Wayne is playing a game with this girl. Yes, I had a wonderful first day. It was a wonderful first day. I gotta focus though, y'all. Ooh Lord. Oh Lord. But ooh, this was good. So I'm gonna give a recap of all of the videos I've seen so far, all the skits I've seen so far. I really liked the podcast room. It was beautiful. I do wonder why they ain't got the equipment in there yet. So that's the only thing that was missing. I don't know if they waiting on that to come in or what. But I did like the podcast room. I thought Candace did a wonderful job. It looked very elegant. It looked very upscale. So I liked it a lot. I liked it a whole lot. Um, what else about the podcast room? Delicia still thinking she was one and not the two. I would tell her, look, Delicia, we just waiting for your downfall. Amen. I ain't changing nothing. So her still talking about she go change. Girl, get out my face. It is what it is. So I like the way Candace held her ground. Candace was professional, but I got to go back and see what's gonna happen with Amanda because even though we didn't see Amanda do nothing, Amanda did say if she was to connect to get stuff done quicker, then Candace should have paid her equal or more than she paid Rhonda. You just can't pay your homegirl top notch or top dollar just because she your homegirl. So we're gonna see how that start out. And y'all again, unless I come to a standstill, I can't read your comments right now. I do apologize. I gotta be safe. It's rush hour, baby. So all I can do is kind of talk about it, amen, until I come to standstill. When the when Denisha shows up, what do you think? I think when Denisha show up, it's gonna be a misunderstanding, but I think Wayne gonna be able to see how professional Denisha is. Denisha, y'all can say what y'all want about her, but she know how to play the game, and she running the game on Anthony too. But she knows how to play the game, so she gonna let them get all in their feelings, throw insults, this, that, and the third, and really, I can see her like being HRish, like Wayne. You know, if this gonna be a problem with me being here, you know, I'm here to do my job, blah 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 blah. She gonna hit them with that, and they ain't gonna be able to retaliate on it at all. I want Emma to understand she have to work with Denisha. Wayne is not Dave. Exactly. Wayne not gonna fire Denisha because it makes Amber or Shayla uncomfortable. He did it to make them uncomfortable, actually. So he's not gonna be the. He basically he ain't gonna play that type of game that they want to play about that. And I agree. You don't fire somebody because somebody else don't like them if they doing their job and if they not being messy. And we all know Denisha's been in hard situations before, even with Tamara's friends. She didn't go off on them and act ignorant with them. She gave them what the rules are. These are the situations, and she gonna stand on business. I really do believe that. She not gonna take it personally. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no Dave situation, and that's why I say where I think that Dave and Wayne are a lot alike. I also feel like Wayne more about his bread and his money than Dave is. Wayne would have Wayne would have never, and I do mean never, Wayne would have never fired Melissa. And Melissa is performing at a top tier. That's the difference between that's why I say Dave ain't y'all what all he cracked up to be. Cause ain't no way. You gonna give up somebody who done service you 10 years for somebody you done known 3 months or 4 months. They start fooling around what, late March? March well they met in March. So April, May, June, July, you gonna fire somebody 10 years over somebody you done known for 4 months? It's a misunderstanding. Let me read these comments right quick while I'm at this red light. If Amber doesn't understand, then she doesn't need to be on the podcast. Exactly. Focus on Amber Clark and Ty Butter. Price tag on one thing's on top. Plus, it was something pink under the couch. Just speaking freely, I'm head think Amber and Anthony. In my head, I think Amber and Anthony. Oh, price tag on one of the things on top. Diamond Vanessa. There's coworkers I don't like, but I still work with them and get paid. Yeah, exactly. And I think we've all been there. But y'all, this gonna be a misunderstanding with this Lauren situation. Y'all just mark my words. Cause she getting more and more in her feelings. Oh Lord, what is this up here? This misunderstanding. Oh yeah, I'm going the other way home next time. This right here, misunderstanding. Y'all, I hate unlookable delay. Why people gotta be nosy? Just good. Just let the traffic flow. Why you gotta be nosy? Somebody wrecked out. Keep going. All this stand still. So, y'all, it's hot in Texas. It is 107. I got my air on in the car. It is 107 outside, y'all. 107 degrees outside, y'all. 107. Yeah, I ain't got time to look at nobody misunderstanding. Lauren can't tell herself, yeah, to my she first lady. Girl, sit down.